Hi, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those of you that are cross-watching as well, welcome to your tarot love messages. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see who's thinking about you, who's got you on their mind. There is going to be a part 2 to this reading as well, and part 2 is going to be made available via the extension link below. For those of you that are interested in a personalized tarot reading with me, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed below the video, also just where the extension link will be. Okay guys, with all of that being said, let's go ahead, give the cards a shuffle, and let's see who is it that's thinking about you. Okay, who's got you on their mind lately? Okay, so alright, who is this person here? Alright, this individual that's got you on their mind, there's a strong energy, there's a strong romantic energy here. Okay, this is someone who, I feel like this is someone who has a lot of deep feelings for you. Okay, this could be, in fact, there's a whirlwind of emotions here as well. I feel like this is someone who is struggling to identify with the emotions that they feel for you, because there is so many, okay, and it is so intense, and perhaps it's a very new, exciting, and very a very foreign and unfamiliar experience for this person. They're coming across as the High Priestess energy, okay, someone who, it's hard to read this person. It's hard to read this person because they do come across as someone who is a little bit cold, maybe a little bit emotionally distant, someone who's cool, calm, and collected on the outside, but on the inside, their energy tells us a different story. Okay, for some reason, this is someone who doesn't necessarily want you to know that they're crushing on you, or this is someone who doesn't, it's almost like they don't want you to know how much they feel for you, okay, or just how strongly they feel for you. It could have something to do with the fact that maybe this person is in a relationship with someone else, okay, and this is someone who feels guilty for feeling the emotions that they do. It could also be someone whom you were involved with in the past, so it could be an ex, someone who, I don't think this person has fallen off your radar. I just think maybe you had a relationship with this person and you ended things with this person. There could be, with this individual, maybe they have a lot of, like, they think that, or they want to move on physically, and they tell themselves, they try to convince themselves that you guys are done, you know, you've given it a shot, it didn't work out, and physically they may be trying to move on with someone else, okay, because I feel like this is someone who, see, it's like they're forming new romantic new romantic connections. It's like they're speaking to a lot of other people. But to me, it feels like this is a distraction. Honestly, guys, it feels like they're doing it because they're trying to distract themselves from thinking about you. Because I do feel like this is someone who thinks about you obsessively. The Lover's card indicates a strong romantic energy. Is it love? Is it lust? Perhaps it's both. Perhaps it's one or the other. If either this person is in love with you or is falling themselves in love with you, is catching themselves falling in love with you, or could easily see that happening. But I feel like this person is scared. They're either scared of opening themselves up to you, they're scared of feeling these emotions, they're scared of where it could go, and perhaps, you know, you guys tried in the past and it didn't work. And if this is the case, if this person is a ex energy, Here's the thing, you're a water sign, okay? If you have a particular person in mind as I do this reading, if you think like, oh, okay, I know who this is, or you're just feeling their energy, or just something about the energy seem to indicate to you you have a very strong indication of who this could be, use that intuition. Because when the High Priestess has popped up here, I mean, she's big on intuition. So any intuitive associations, intuitions, any messages that you get around a specific person, like, you intuitively know who this is what I'm trying to say, is basically what I'm getting at. Okay, you intuitively know who this person is. Okay, whether they're an ex to you, an ex something, whether this is a new brand new energy, whether this is someone you're in a connection with, or whether it's, you know, it's a complicated state of affairs, intuitively you know who this person is. The two of you think about each other a lot, but you also, here's the thing, the energy seem to indicate there's this, so you're everything they've ever wanted, and they had you, but to me it feels like they've stuffed things up. To me it feels like maybe they weren't patient enough with the unfolding of the relationship, the unfolding with the connection. So right now it feels like with this person, they're trying to they're a little off-center, they're a little imbalanced, because they keep thinking about you, and it's an obsessive kind of energy with the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups. This is something that's being done repeatedly. It's almost like they feel guilty. Maybe they feel guilty for having ended things with you. Maybe they also feel guilty for not trying hard enough. So right now this person is very Seven of Cups. Their energy is all over the place, okay? It's a very scattered kind of energy, especially emotionally thinking, especially like with regards to emotions. I think this person has a lot of strong feelings for you, but I also feel like either A, they're in denial of those feelings, so, you know, they see themselves falling in love with you, but because they're scared to do that, they will then go down the route of denial. Okay, they'll try and deny. Okay, they could not be over you, but they're using this energy, you know, this overwhelming sense of emotion to distract themselves by going out there, meeting, talking to different people, perhaps getting on you know, a social media app, Tinder, Bumble, any one of those, just to sort of distract themselves. Because at the end of the day, yeah, okay, they might distract themselves, and it might work for some time. It could work for a couple of days, it could work for a couple of weeks, potentially a couple of months, but at the end of the day, their thoughts keep surfacing back to you. And it's like something that they should have said to you when they had the chance. Because with the Nine of Cups energy, it does feel like this is someone who loves you, or this is someone who's so strongly infatuated with you. They feel guilty though. To me, there's this energy of guilt, or this energy of waiting. And I don't know if this person is waiting for some contact communication, or if they're waiting for the right time to reveal their emotions to you, or if they're trying to wait and sort of let things play out between the two of you. But they, you know, Nine of Cups energy, this is someone whom they feel like you're all they've ever wanted, okay? And what they've had with you is something that they've wanted. Or if they are in a relationship with someone else, then they have you on their mind. And I know it sounds a certain way, but this person might be with someone else, but at the same time is thinking about you and what could have been, okay? Because it feels like there's this, they can't get close to you. They want to get close, but they can't get close to you. And this is why they have this High Priestess, this is why they have this High Priestess energy on the outside, okay? So they don't want you to know that they have feelings for you. They don't want you to know that they still care, or that they think about you as obsessively and as repeatedly as they do. It's almost like they're either waiting for you to make the first move, they're waiting for you to reach out to communicate. It's like the Chariot seems to indicate either the two of you have gone separate ways. This is someone who, like, you were together and then you went separate ways, or otherwise it could also indicate a long distance. For some of you, this, at one point maybe you were doing a long distance relationship with this person, but it could also indicate that the fact that you're not two very different people. It's not that, because I think you're very similar. I think you're very in sync with one another, in flow with one another, but as in two very similar people, but who lead to very different lives. And therein lies that challenge with the Chariot, okay? So, and I guess this is, I guess it would make sense why they're trying to deny and push those feelings that they have deep inside of you, because yes, it could be lust, and they could, you know, the devil, not the devil, the Lover's card could, the reason why it's here, maybe it is lust that is, you know, has the potential to grow into love. But I think this person is scared because maybe they're trying to protect themselves, or maybe they're also trying to protect you, because there is this sense of, okay, we shouldn't be doing this, or they shouldn't be feeling this way, or, you know, maybe the timing is not right, and them not coming towards you, them not making a move might potentially be a protective measure at the end of the day. Okay, so in part 2 of the reading, we're going to explore exactly why, because I suspect there is this element of them trying to be protective over you, but we'll see if the cards clarify and confirm this in part 2 of the reading, and whether or not this person will communicate with you, or more specifically, if they'll communicate with intention and, you know, with regards to their feelings for you. Because again, this person wants to get close but isn't doing so. They're keeping a distance. And why are they keeping this distance? I'm actually going to follow me to part 2 of the reading. I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to leave the cards out on the table and pull out a whole bunch of new ones to sort of clarify the messages we had earlier. So part 2 of the reading is going to be made available via the extension link below. Thanks guys for your time, your energy, your attention, greatly appreciated. Bye for now.